Hi, this is Tech Rat along with
Joe Stevens
from the Equestrian Inquirer for Everfree Radio.
broadcasting live
Of course.
on BronyCon.
And here we are right now with a particular brony who may or may not need any introduction. His name is Jaxblade. Hello, Jaxblade.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. So, what is it that you do in the community, Jaxblade?
One of the things I do is I do mainly response videos, but I also do workout videos and stuff like that to get more people who aren't most physically active to get better in shape.
I see.
So to get them all if they want to be better and stuff like that, I can help them with it if they ask. If they ask me any questions, I'll hook them up with something.
So you sort of take the community and you take the fandom and use that as inspiration to provide health advice and things of that nature.
Yeah, exactly. Because myself as a child, I wasn't really the most physically active person, but when I finally was able, because I was bullied a lot as a kid. I was out of shape, bullied, picked on, smacked around, and I was just I'm tired of that. I don't want that ever to happen again. So I basically started lifting weights when I was 16, and I started doing mixed martial arts when I was 18, so I would be able to defend myself and defend anyone else. And I found I still maintain my personality, even though, because some people, once they get I'm jacked, I don't have to deal with anything anymore, I'm just above everything, I still can't maintain my personality, this is why I love the show. If it's someone else, it probably would have been oh man, what the heck is My Little Pony? I'm not interested in that. But me, I was just alright, I'm gonna check this out. And this is adorable. Okay, I'm gonna watch a few more. I love this show. I love it.
So your message is not just about love and tolerance. Your message is unique, and that's what's great about this fan base. It's self-improvement as well as love and tolerance to others.
Exactly. One of the things I want to say is when you change, as long as you change, you can change your outer body if you want to. It's only if you want to though. If you feel you're fine the way you are, then that's fine. That's perfect. But if you want to just change yourself, change the way you look and feel better about yourself, that's how I felt about my personal self. You don't have to change your personality. Some people feel oh, I'm part of this clique now. Oh, these people are recognizing me now, so I should act like them to be part. But I'm saying no, if you should maintain the same personality you want to be. If I hung out with, say, a bunch of not the most popular people in school, I wouldn't just diss them because hey, I'm bulked up now. These people want to hang out with me who aren't really the most nice people, but you guys are still my friends. You've been there with me. Sorry, I'm not going to leave you now. That's one thing I want to get a point. Changing your physique can help also boost your self-esteem, and then also help you become a nice person. I figure if you're more humble and nice about the way you look, then more people like you. That's how I always feel. I had friends from every clique in high school, from football players to some of the anime club, from everything. It just, anyone who's nice to me, I'm nice back. And I'm generally a nice person. I go out and talk to people who don't have their friends.
Love and tolerance, the living proof of love and tolerance here, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. As long as you prove love and tolerance, Lauren Foss made such a great show. Loving and tolerance, just all day, every day for me.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Where, at what point did you become a brony, and what was your? Everyone has a I became a brony when story. I'm actually quite interested in yours because it sounds like it coincided a bit with your self, or did it happen afterwards?
It happened sort of afterwards, but close. Because this is what happened. Okay, those idiots, Seltzer and Freeberg, who were making a disaster movie and an epic movie, they were making another movie and it was coming out. And I saw it in the comments. I was like, man, what is this? So I left the thing man, what the heck is this? Then someone left a comment after me and it was Fluttershy's. I am so frustrated right now, I could just scream. So I'm like, all right, let me click this. And I thought it was going to be some big yell. And it was just ah! And I'm just that was adorable. So I go to YouTube, check it out. I'm like, all right, Kairos Bond. All right, another one. All right, maybe a few more.
What was your first episode?
My very first episode I saw was the one where Cutie Mark Crusaders had a talent show.
Yes.
That would be Showstoppers.
Showstoppers.
Yes.
That was the very first one I saw. And then I kind of saw it in and out. I was just kind of paying attention. The first one I actually sat down and watched was the first 2 episodes. Then I watched them in any order. And then I just went through them in 2 days. And then when I got to 26, I was like, where's 27? Where's 27? Because I did in May. So May 22nd, 2011. So I was like, all right, where is freaking 27? Okay, there's got to be 27. And then I was just like, all right, I have to keep watching the show till season 2 comes out.
Do you have a preferred episode right now? A favorite?
Less Than Zero.
Less Than Zero?
Less Than Zero is
That
my
seems to be a very popular favorite.
That just cracked me up. I was literally, my sides were in pain from laughing. And then
That's good exercise too, I hear, laughing.
exactly. Laughing actually burns 3 calories each time.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It like burns a few calories each time. I'm not sure how much exactly, but I know it burns calories.
There you go. Watching My Little Pony is an exercise. We have it approved. And look at this. This guy is proof of the fact. Look at this. What is that?
Hold it up.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at
Hard
wonderful.
as a rock. Hard
Wonderful
as
right
a
here.
rock.
One hitter. Ooh. Rubbing that.
Also hard as a rock.
Take a picture of that.
These
That's
guys should
wonderful.
get together and do an exercise video.
I think we
That's
need an
what I think.
exercise
Yeah.
video. We need it.
Jackson Dusty.
We need a
Jackson
video.
Dusty. There is too much manliness for me right here.
So which one's Hans? Which one's Franz?
I'm Hans, and this is Franz, and we are here to pump you up.
I am drowning in testosterone right now. It's insanity
We
here.
need we need to sing "Smile, Smile, Smile" again to recover from the testosterone.
Absolutely.
My name is Pinky
See, look at this. Look at this.
I am here to say I'm gonna make you smile and
I'm done. I'm done. Take the mic.
What's up? If you are sad or blue, 'cause cheering up my friends is just what Pinky's here to do. 'Cause
Kanye, Everfree Northwest.
This is your boy Jaxblade.
Well, Jax,
thank you very much,
so
Jax.
much for spending some
No
time with
problem,
us. That
guys.
was fantastic.
Where
And best of luck.
where can the
Yes,
fans
yes.
find you?
You can go to my YouTube, Jaxblade07, or I'll actually put you can go to my Facebook, Jordan Downs. I'll put that in the description. Or you can also follow me on Twitter, Jaxblade07.
At Jaxblade07.
At Jaxblade07.
Exactly.
Once again, Jax, thank you so much for spending the time with us to talk with us.
no
Appreciate
problem.
it very much. And best
Thank
of
you
luck
very
with
much.
everything that you do.
And real quick before you go, who is best pony?
Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, best pony.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
There may be some contention into that issue.
We can discuss it later.
We can discuss it later.
Yeah.
It's okay. Right now, we're going to sign off for a little bit. We've got some more interviews with some more fan groups.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful.
We also have some more interviews coming out with some of the very special guests.
Very special
which
guests.
we'll be revealing soon.
I think we might be going to chase down Dustykatt at some point. But what we should talk to Dustykatt. He actually has something in the auction.
He does. And as a
need
matter
to
of fact,
talk
he's
to-
still standing
he's
right
still standing
over there.
over here. Would we be
the
able to get
testosterone
Dustykatt?
is still emanating off of his
emanating, eminence, the Mr.
Cat,
Your Eminence.
Mr. Cat, sir. We hear tell that you have something of your own up for auction in the auction this evening. Is that correct?
That is correct, actually.
And could you tell us what that is?
That is a vial of the essence of manliness. In other words, mustache trimmings from myself.
You heard
Are
it
going
right
in
here.
auction
You
tonight.
heard it right here. The Dustykatt, the manliest brony in the world.
The man who normally never touches his mustache, willing to take the trimmings and put them up to auction just for you.
Now, is there a warning label attached to the mustache?
There's a warning label attached to the clippings that, well, they still haven't figured out how to test for them in the pro leagues yet. But it's powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff.
I hear the FDA is regulating against it, but thankfully there's no inspector here.
No inspector here, and it's like saffron. One or two pieces is plenty. All right, and there's a whole
Potent stuff.
vial of it.
I
It should
can't-
last you the entire life.
I can't imagine the size of the warning label on this vial. I'm sure it just goes on and on and on.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now, Dustykatt, you in fact are the manliest brony in the world, and you have a show on Everfree Radio.
I do. I have a show every Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on Everfree Radio. Come join me because we have a wonderful time.
And what is the name of that show again, sir?
That is Stay Brony, my friends.
Stay brony, my friends. And what do fans see on the show, Stay Brony, my friends?
Okay, well, they see a lot of me, and we have question and answer with an epic guest every week. And then on the second half of the show, you get to ask me and my epic guest questions.
And usually there's also copious amounts of cider, correct?
Yes, copious amounts of cider.
Yes.
And now, with just a few questions, Dustykatt. When did you become the manliest brony in the world?
Probably when I turned 12.
So even though the show had not come out,
Pretty much, yeah.
The moment you started facial hair, the stash was just like
was
that.
so
I'm sure.
much manliness that the time-space continuum wrapped around yourself into what a 12-year-old Dustykatt was actually the manliest brony in the world.
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful story. And who is best pony, Dustykatt?
Shirley's best pony.
Shirley is best pony.
Do you have her still on your belt down there, Dusty?
Heck yeah, look at it. Here, right there. Shirley is best pony.
Shirley is best pony.
Yeah, right.
And I do believe earlier this afternoon you got a chance to.
Oh, I did.
You got the chance to meet Shirley.
I got the chance to meet Shirley. I gave Shirley a hug. And you know what? We finally made up. We finally made up from that terrible night in 1986 when we broke up.
No, oh no. Is there a story behind that, or is it too uncomfortable to share?
That's something
it's
for
too
another
fresh.
time.
Too
Perhaps.
fresh.
But
Still
you
too
guys are on
fresh.
speaking terms again,
Yes,
and that
yes,
is the
we're on
important
speaking terms
thing.
now, so
Wonderful.
there's hope.
Wonderful.
Where there's
You're
life,
patching
there's
up a
hope.
relationship. I'm so proud
Absolutely.
of you, man. So proud of you.
Got to be a man about it.
That's right.
Got to be a
You got to
man
be the
about it.
manliest.
So how can, Dusty, how can our viewers, how can other bronies be not necessarily the manliest brony in the world, but how can they be manly bronies?
There's a lot of being yourself. Don't be something you're not just to impress somebody else.
Impress
do
someone
that.
else. Impress
Very
someone
good
else.
advice. Very
This is
good
like
advice.
this is self-help hour. We just had Jaxblade on
Now
talking
we got
about
Dusty.
improvement, and now we're talking about Dusty loving yourself. There's a lot of love and tolerance going on, and I think you have to include love and tolerance with who you are as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can't love
Self-improvement.
anybody else until you love yourself.
Self-improvement is very important.
Yes.
Now, Dusty, did you get any swag at today's show, at today's BronyCon? Were you able to get any? Now, Tech Rat here, as you can see,
Yep.
he's got
Yeah, I've been showing
he's
this
got a
off.
badge.
Free advertising for Pixel
Look what we
Kitties.
have here. What we have here? The Brony
Let's see what else I got in here. Let's see. I got the epic cards.
trading cards.
Nice.
Came out.
Have you opened those yet?
Oh, I did. Absolutely, I did.
Why don't you show them off?
I'm
What'd you
gonna show
get?
these off. Look, I got tattoos.
Tattoos.
I got some Twilight Sparkle pop up.
Nice.
In her gown for the Galloping Gal.
And I got the cutie mark pony.
Cutie pox of Sweetie Belle.
Yeah.
Or Apple
We
Bloom.
got some Aloysius.
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 Little carousel boutique.
Very nice.
And I got one of the diamond cards.
Very,
Ooh,
very
it's
cool.
a sparkly rarity.
Yep, sparkling cards. 6 of these make up another picture, so that's kind of cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, those are awesome. So
And-
these are really high quality.
And one
And
thing I
those are
noticed.
available on the dealer's floor here
On
at the
dealer's
convention.
floor, yes.
And one thing I noticed. This is your OC.
This is me, yes.
What is his name?
He's Overhaul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious because you were not wearing this particular tag when I saw you this morning. Did somebody give this to you here at the convention?
I had it in that one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so, how are you enjoying the show, Dusty? What's it like?
Awesome.
What's
Are you
it
kidding me?
What's it like to be the manliest brony in the biggest brony convention in the world?
I can't go anywhere. I can't go 5 feet without somebody going, "Hey, Dusty!"
I swear this guy's been getting mobbed all day long. I've seen it.
I think this guy right here is being more visible than other voice actresses.
I think
because-
he's practically the face of Bronydom at this point.
I went,
Would you agree
over
with
to Lee Tolker, and he said, "Dusty, I want to be on your show." It's like, I'm going, Lee, you want to be on my show?
Lee Tokar being the voice
So
of
that might actually
Snails.
happen. So stay tuned.
And Stephen Magnet.
And Steven,
Stephen Magnet.
who is fabulous.
Fabulous, I'm telling you.
And his mustache. Okay, here's the big question, though.
Oh, that's a good
Who
question.
has the better mustache?
Stephen or you?
Stephen Magnet or Dustykatt?
That's a tough
That's
call.
a tough call. It really is. That's a tough call. You know what? We're going to have to get Lee in the room, and we're going to have to discuss it.
Is that a challenge?
We're going to have to discuss it.
I think we're going to have to try to set this up.
There's a challenge here.
We're going to have to try to set this up.
We need a mustache off
Yes.
between
Yes.
Stephen Magnet and
I think
Dustykatt.
Yep.
Indeed.
We will find a way to make this happen. Now, Dustykatt, you're here all weekend,
I'm here all weekend. Yep.
signing autographs and saying hi to every pony. And so, I think they've got. Have they actually bid on your mustache yet?
I don't know. We're sort of doing this, and I'm sort of lost count.
All right. Well, we're gonna go find
We're
out.
going to go find out if they've actually auctioned my mustache hair off yet, and we'll tell you how much it went for a little later.
And we'll see if the person who purchases it survives.
Yes. In fact, we might even
Yeah.
interview them.
We'll have medical authorities on hand. in
Paramedics
case-
are waiting outside. We have an ambulance standing by.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. So we'll get you later, okay? Bye.
Thank you, Dustykatt.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Dusty.
All right. Once again, that was Dustykatt with Joe Stevens.
And Tech Rat.
And again, you can follow us on Twitter at Joe Stevens Inc. at JoeStevensinc.
And at TechRat076.
And, we actually haven't talked about us much. Who
No.
are we, Aaron? Who
I
are
have
we?
no idea. I've lost track of
lost
myself
track of who we are.
a long time ago.
There's so many voices going around, I can't
I know.
understand who
I know. It's amazing.
Okay. we are the Equestria Inquirer. And basically, if you've not watched our show, you can go to Joe Stevens Inc. at that is our YouTube account, Joe Stevens Inc.
Yes.
And we have a weekly show on Everfree Radio, as well as in YouTube. And you might know our printed publication from Equestria Daily. We are the Equestria Inquirer, and we are the pony source for news. We reveal the truth about Equestria. And what's some articles that we've uncovered about the truth of Equestria, Scarecrow?
Oh, we've uncovered many different aspects of Equestria. For example, in our most recent issue, we have come to the startling conclusion that Derpy Hooves is to blame for pretty much everything that goes wrong.
Pretty much everything.
Yes. We also discovered
There's a
it is
lot of
awfully
activity.
loud in here.
Like, I still maintain my personality, like, even though, because some people, once they get like, I'm jacked, I don't have to deal with anything anymore, I'm just like above everything, like, I still maintain my personality, like, this is why I love the show. Like, if it's someone else, it probably would have been like, man, what the heck is My Little Pony? I'm not interested in that. But me, I was just like, all right, physically active person, but when I finally was able, because I was bullied a lot as a kid. I was like out of shape, bullied, picked on, smacked around, and I was just like, I'm tired of that. I don't want that ever to happen again. So I basically started lifting weights when I was 16, and I started doing like mixed martial arts when I was 18, so I would be able to defend myself and defend anyone else. And I found like,
Hi, this is Tech Rat along with
Joe Stevens,
from the Equestria Inquirer for Everfree Radio.
broadcasting live
Of course.
on BronyCon.
And here we are right now with a particular brony who may or may not need any introduction. His name is Jaxblade. Hello, Jaxblade.
hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. So, what is it that you do in the community, Jaxblade?
One of the things I do is I do mainly response videos, but I also like do workout videos and stuff like that to get like more people who aren't like most physically active to get better in shape.
I see.
So like to get them all like if they want to be like better and stuff like that, like I can like help them with it if they ask. Like if they ask me any questions, I'll like hook them up with something.
So you sort of like take the community and you take the fandom and use that as inspiration to provide health advice and things of that nature.
Yeah, exactly. Because myself as a child, I wasn't really like the most